Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. It is beautiful here. Last night we had some horrific storms coming through and tearing up some houses. One woman was out for a walk and a tree fell on her and she died. It was windy as heck, but I didn't realize how bad it was around my region. But it is beautiful today. I wish it was raining. We really need some rain. But it's beautiful. Blue skies, just absolutely great. So hopefully wherever you're watching from, it's the same. It's beautiful, kind of like this. Let's go ahead and take care of some introductions. Hello everybody, my name is Shawn. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. Wherever you are watching this, hopefully you can see a Linktree link within the description. And that's gonna look something like this. And it's gonna take you to every place I am on the interwebs. If you would like to share your work with me or ask questions, you can join my Discord from here. And if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, like, subscribe, follow, all those things that help the channel out. If you would rather subscribe to me on Behance, you can do that too. Or if you like what I do, you can always buy me a cup of Joe and get a cool wallpaper. We don't have anything to check out over in the Discord, but if you're new to the Discord, we've got just a regular stream chat. We've got a community artwork, and we have project feedback. And of course, we have your shop links, which is literally just your shop links. That's it. So it's all the artists from the community. Hi, Oliver. How you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I'm feeling a little hoarse. But I think that is enough about me. Let's see. So if you missed Tuesday's stream, I want to make a new introduction background. And so we have one for fall, we have one for winter. This one very spring-like. And I've decided I wanted to make one for summer. So let me jump over here. So this is what we have so far, and nothing is animated yet. So we're gonna need to animate this. And these are all Illustrator files, Illustrator layers. So we may have to turn some of them into shapes, or we may not. I don't know. And I can tell you right now, I can see these blue lines down here, which is telling me I gotta clear my cache. I have to clear my cache. I know how to do it. Memory, CPU. God, it's been so long. Disk, there we go. All right, let's empty disk cache. That didn't sound convincing. Which part? All right, hit OK. That will render, and as you can see, we've got no animation. Nothing going on yet. Oh, we do. We have the rippling. I know how to do it. Well, I know how to do it. I just forgot where it was. We have the rippling of the ocean. That's what we have animated so far, which I really like it. It's subtle, just adding a ripple effect. But I would like, what our plan is, and that's loose, is I'd like the trees to be swaying a little bit, and I'd like the bushes to be swaying a little bit, and we'll get the birds to fly. Maybe glide is a better word. Yeah, but let's start with the left bush. And you can see already that I moved and come down here. Let's even move it further down. I'm gonna hold the option. Let's click that. Let's grab our center point. Let's move that to about right at the corner maybe. Okay, so in our presets, let's search for wiggle. And I think wiggle shear is what we want to use for this. So let's grab that and we'll drag it down onto the left bush. There we go. And as of right now, we can hit play. And we're stretching and doesn't look very good. Not very subtle. So, all right, let's see. We have our skew axis. Let's move it up there. We can bring down the wiggle amount. And let's go with 8. See what 8 looks like. That's not bad. We have a wiggle speed that we could take down. I think I took it down to like 0.5. Let's try that. I like that. That is nice. Oliver, you missed a crazy stream on Tuesday. I don't know if you watched the VOD, but it was absolutely nuts. Probably one of the biggest streams I ever had for subs, bits, all of that. It was crazy. I know art is not a big thing in the Twitch community. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm just checking out what else. Got our anchor point set. We do a uniform scale. Let's see what that looks like. Art is getting bigger. I agree with you. It's also a lot of the artists do gaming as well. So it kind of they expand to what they're doing. I don't think I'm gonna be gaming. Don't. That's feeling better. mean, we don't actually have a full loop. It kind of jumps, but I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, so if we go ahead and we open this up, we grab that effect. I'm going to try this, do a Command C. Then we go down to our right bush and do a Command V. Okay, so we just added that effect. Now, with this, we're going to want to change some stuff up. Let's take it that way. We need to change our position, so let's hold down the Option key, grab that. Let's, oh, get back here. Why aren't you letting me grab you? Is it because uniform is on? Probably. Oh, why aren't you letting me grab you? Okay, all right, fine. Let's grab that wiggle. We'll do it the hard way then. I was trying to do stuff quick. Dator, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you were not affected by the crazy wind. I think I read something that there was some wind up by you. All right, let's grab that shear. Bring that to the right bush. You feel okay? Good. Deborah, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's hold down the Option key. Let's grab that. Let's get our anchor, our center point. And I don't know why everything is moving.
Vacuum_TK and just redeemed Big Boom.
Mafu. Thank you for being here. Deborah says, I am fine, sir. You don't need to call me sir. You can call me Shawn. It's okay. We're laid back here. Welcome in. We like people. Now, why is that effect moving my anchor point? Why is my position moving? Like, all right, we'll go with it. Okay, I'm not angry at it. I'm doing good, Mafu. How are you doing today? Let's take the wiggle for that down to 0.5. Let's take our wiggle amount to, let's do 9. Let's do 9. Mafu says, I'm doing wonderful. That is great to hear. Okay. Deborah says, hey, sir, I want to know that which AI version is best for a low-end laptop. Okay. Deborah, are you asking for actual effects? Like After Effects? Or are you looking for creating video? Because Adobe has a bunch of things that you could be using to create video. After Effects, I can't tell you which version is going to be best. There's Premiere on the phone now, which I believe is free to everybody, and Premiere has gotten really freaking good. Also, let's jump over here really quick. You do have some nice features in Adobe Express. So Adobe Express is a web app. So it's still, it's still going to take a little bit of resources. But since it's a web app, you can really get in and do a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's just open this one up. This was a quick character animator that I did. Hello there, I'm the groundskeeper. I show up here after every game and make sure that the grass stays silky smooth. Have a good night. So something simple like that. If I go in Edit Timeline, you can see that I've got assets coming in. I've got music. I am poor. I don't have money to buy a subscription. Okay, Deborah, look into Premiere for the phone. That's a possibility. There is a free version of Adobe Express that you can use. There's certain assets, like within Adobe Express, what you'll see is down here, you'll see a crown. That means it's for a premium feature. So you wouldn't be able to use it if you're using the free, but I would recommend jumping in and playing around with Adobe Express. And if that, or Premiere on the phone, I believe is free for everybody. I don't use my phone for that type of stuff because I've got 3 computers right here in front of me that I'm working on. But I believe. So hopefully that helps you. When it comes to other apps, other than Adobe apps, I can't really say because I've never used it. I'm an Adobe community expert. So I try to stick with Adobe products. Now, somebody in chat might know of something, and that's okay with me. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps. All right, let's get back over to After Effects. Where are we? I think we're... Okay, the bushes are good. Let's see. You want After Effects. I do not know of a free After Effects. All right, let's jump into our trees. For free video editing, DaVinci Resolve, I don't know what an equivalent to After Effects would be though. That's the thing. I mean, Premiere has gotten really good. Now, you don't... Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. So Premiere for the phone is free. Okay, we've got our left middle tree. Let's just make sure I'm looking at the right one, and I am. Okay, before we do anything, let's see. we can get this to work and not move. There we go. So we need to get that set up before... Oh, no, 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 no. We do not. And we do not talk about that in chat. Oliver, can you remove that, please? Yeah. This as yeah. I am a moderator on several of the Adobe Discords, official Adobe Discords. I'm a community expert. I used to be an Adobe Express ambassador. I do a lot with Adobe, so we don't talk about that here. So that is a no-no. Oliver, did you remove that? Oh, 1 second. I got to do it over here. I do not. Okay. Oh, that's why. It's okay. I see it. I see what's going on. Thank you, Oliver. What's happening is you removed it on YouTube, but it's on Restream, so it was still showing up on Twitch. So I just was able to remove it from Twitch. So thank you for that. Okay. Let's try a shear again for that. Okay, way too much. Way too much. So, again, let's take this down to a 0.5. I actually like the angle of that. Let's take our speed down to 8. I am based in Germany right now, but I am from the United States. General, hello there. Let me think about this. If we add a keyframe, we got to get this to loop. So I'm kind of wondering, okay, if we get a keyframe on the position, what is changing here? Nothing is changing. So if I add a keyframe, it's not starting and ending keyframe. Oh, wait a minute. I see what's moving. It's the skew. Looks like DaVinci has another product called Fusion. I've heard of it. That is their equivalent to After Effects and also a free version. Interesting. Not seen that one before. I've heard of it. Okay. So if we keyframe our skew there, we take it all the way to the end. We copy that keyframe. We paste that keyframe. Let's see if this will loop now. No. So skew is not doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete these two keyframes. What is... Hey, Nate. Wonder why... Okay, the expressions that we have. Thank you, Nate. Under the transform, that's kind of the downfall with using presets, is you have to really dive in and see what's happening, especially if you want to try to get it to loop. I mean, that's gotta be some powerful wind to get that to... Wait a minute. Okay, let's hit U. What is this wiggle loop? Oh, that's an After Effects effect. Adobe Express effect. Yeah, that is not what we want. Yeah, that's not what we want. We could try it though. Let's try it. Okay, let's grab. This is the left side. Left side tree. Hold down the Option key. Let's grab that. And we can bring our anchor point over. Right there. Let's grab our wiggle loop. Bring that in. And this is so intense coming in from Express. And I was kind of wondering just what we have. Like, look at that. Freaking hurricane. Hurricane. All right. We've got our speed, which we can take down to like 1. I don't know why that moved everything. Now it's just wiggling every 1 second. No, these are not the effects I'm looking for, General. You are correct. The wiggle from Express is not... It is not, gentle, to say the least. It is not gentle. I saw this in a movie about a bus that had to speed around a city, keeping its speed over 50, and if its speed dropped, it would explode. I think it was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down. I think you are right, General. I think you're absolutely correct. 100%. Okay. Let's get back in. Shortcut UU to open up anything that you have added. Katarina, hello, hello. That is a name I haven't seen for a while. How are you? I hope you have been you are doing well. Meh. Okay. Blame the work. Katarina, that's okay. I'll blame the work. But it's still good to see you. That I do not aspire to do in the long run. Oh, gotcha. Got ya. All right. That is a problem. And let me see the expression. Wiggles shear, wiggles speed, wiggles per second, effect, wiggle shear, wiggle amount. I had to check if I wrote popped or pooped. Missing you too. Why can I not? I mean, I don't want to add a loop. I don't want to add a ping pong. I would like, I mean, if I'm not getting exactly what I want, of course we could just do this manually. And we may. Because I'm not a fan of not the loop. That's too jerky. Too jerky. You must do what you feel is right, of course. Of course. I was just kind of hoping that we could do this manually. All right, we're gonna let's get rid of all that. Let's go ahead, hit U, shut that down. Now here's where the problem comes in. So as of right now, it is an AI file. It's an AI layer. It says AI, very small, but it says it. You have to take a look and see what you can do to it, because you only have a certain number of effects or abilities to do something with this. Now, I'm not seeing anything that's going to help us. Position, scale, rotation's not going to help. Opacity, nope. So let's go ahead. Let's close that down. Let's right click, and we're going to go to Create and create shapes from vector layer. So that makes a new shape layer, and you can tell it's a shape layer because we have the star, and it turned off the Illustrator layer. It's still there, but it turned it off, so it's not visible. Okay. Now, if we, well, okay, before we begin, because now I'm almost thinking about using a null. Oh, I do not want to do puppet warp on this whole thing. For what you would need a null? What I was thinking about is if I wanted a couple of the trees that are waving maybe with the same wind, I could use a null and put the effect on the null, parent those two trees, or parent the null to those two trees, and then those two trees would move in unison with the null. Otherwise, I can just jack with all of them. Let's see what we can get here. We have all of our contents. Okay, that's great. We don't want to wiggle paths. We don't want to wiggle transform. All right, all right. Hyena, hello. I am not getting what I want. Hyena, come on, let me see Nicolas Cage. You know you want to. You know you want to. I'm doing good, thank you. Ah, there we go. There we go. Thank you for that. I'm surprised you didn't animate it. Like have it spinning or something. Giving it the easy animation in Twitch. Oh, by the way, because of the stream, Tuesday, I got 2 more emote slots. So I added some of the old emotes, but if we want to add new emotes instead, we always can. That's a possibility. All right. Maybe distort? Ooh. I created it in 10 minutes before getting on the stream and set it as a meme. Nice. Can any of the effects help wiggling? I saw it. Nayla had it on the back of her chair, on the back of her man's chair in the background. I thought that was quite funny. So the Katarina. So I've got the wiggle shear now. All right, as you can see here, the trees and the flowers behind me. This was all done with the wiggle shear. And as you can see, it's not looping. It's got a little snapback. And I think that the snapping is too prominent with this scene. So I'm trying to figure out the best way that I can get this to loop. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm almost at the point of thinking I don't need this shape layer. We might delete it. Like, CC Bend It might actually help. And again, I'm thinking not. Okay. I don't know why that turned that shape layer into a mask. So let's delete that. Let's close the shape layer. Let's turn on our Illustrator layer. Let's bring that in to there. Yeah, I don't want a mask. Don't want a mask. Blobbylize? Flow motion. Flow motion. What are you? What are you? Minor controls. Okay, not one. What are you doing? You're doing nothing as of now. The amount. Whoa, whoa. I don't think I want that. That is cool. Okay. All right. All right. Trippy, but we do not need it. That is true. That is true. Let's see what we got. Okay, power pin, ripple pulse, a slant. A slant might. A slant could be interesting. Get back here. Get back here. And we can keyframe it. Okay, okay. That's okay. Let's turn off. Let's set that back to 0. Let's turn off the stretching. Leave the height at 100. I mean, that's pretty freaking vicious. Okay. Okay. Set it back to 0. Let's grab our floor. We set it there. Okay. Sorry, I'm not much help. Is there a way to loop the wiggle expression, but is it something I cannot pull out of my memory at the moment? The problem, it's not so much adding the loop. Okay. So, okay, we've got, you can see the bushes. We have the bushes moving. So if I go to the left side bush, we open that up. As we move this, what's happening is the skew is what is moving. I love the camera emote. The only other camera emote I have is from the Cliff Crates. Yeah, I like it because it's red. So in my mind, I would have thought that I could keyframe the skew and have a first and a second, the first location, copy it and paste it to the end. And that way it would loop. It doesn't work. That does not work. And I don't know if I can add a loop expression on these three expressions. So that's kind of the problem I'm having right now. So I'm trying to find something where we can get a nice, easy movement. That would be cool, Oliver. A nice, easy movement, because if I can keyframe, go ahead, get back out of here to you. Let's get to our tree, which was the left middle tree. If I can keyframe this, then I would be able to ease it, play with the grid, and kind of get a nice movement happening. So let's try that. Let's go ahead. We'll add a keyframe on our slant. We're going to copy that keyframe. Grab that. Let's do a Command C, Command V. We'll paste it down there. Let's hold shit. Well, let's not do that. Then from here, depending upon the speed, if we want to go slow, we can go ahead and give a positive slant. We can come over to 2 seconds and add a -6 to that. Oh, that's not, maybe it is. We can select both of these keyframes, do a function F9. We're going to copy these. Copy. Let's move up a second. Paste. Move up a second. Paste. Move up a second. Paste. And then we need this one. And paste that. Okay. Is this going to work? I don't know. We're going to find out though. We're going to see how this looks. Okay, it's a little fast. Okay. So if we come in, why did it add? What did you do here? I've got 2 keyframes here, so let's delete that one. Okay, so it's going back, forward, back. All right, now let's see how that looks. I don't mind it. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get rid of these two keyframes. Let's delete those. And oh, is that Premiere or is that After Effects? There's a new tool where you can select them all and like, it's a hold Option? No, that's gonna copy them. Oh yeah, there we go. And it spreads them out. So we could actually spread that out. The trees doesn't have a hard stop, but the leaves do.
Bazu77 just redeemed Big Boom.
Hi, Elena. Okay, we've got something funky happening here. Thank you for that, Elena. I don't like... Maybe that one we need to get rid of. Let's grab those. Hold down the Option key. Unicorn. Grab these, hold down the Option key, spread those out. Okay, so it's going to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. I'm not angry about that. I am not angry about that. So Katerina is talking about the leaves. Now, if I wanted to, because I've got the shape, I can get rid of this. We're working on the Illustrator. Well, okay, the leaves in the corner, we're gonna change them. I'm figuring out what works right now, and I think we can get the slant to work better than using the wiggle shear. I mean, we might use the wiggle gelatin on those leaves, but I think let me see this. Okay, there's one little hiccup there. So if okay, this is at a -5 slant. No, it's not. What are you? What are you? How come you're not telling me? Okay, I'm looking at the bottom. So we're at a 0. So this one needs to be at a -0.1. So that needs to be at a -0.1. That way, as it's coming back, it's not going to stop for 2 frames at 0, 0. If that makes sense. Okay, I like it. Now it slows down because we are going, think of it this way. We have our extreme left and our extreme right, and we're doing that in just over 1.5 seconds, okay? But with our extreme left and extreme right from the beginning, we're doing that in a grand total of over 2 seconds. So we have that moment where it slows down, which when isn't constant. I mean, if we wanted to change it up and have like, don't bring politics in, that's funny. If we wanted to change it where it's like gusts of wind, where it's not a constant wind, all we would have to do is just move these keyframes, and it would move everything around. We may try it. We may not. I don't know. So let me see where we went at. Because the taller trees, okay, it's a 6 slant. So it is going from a 6 to a -6. Now, a taller tree is going to move that much. Perfectly fine. The shorter trees are not going to move that much. So for those, we're going to need to do like a 4 and a -4. So that's something to take in consideration. But let's go ahead. For that, let's get rid of this outline layer, because I don't think I care about the palm trees moving. So let's delete that. If I parent would that work? Would that work? Okay, if we grab our right side, which is the other tall tree, we hold down the Option key, we grab our anchor. Where are you? There you are, you little cutie. We grab that right there. If we parent that to the left middle tree, are they both going to move? No, I would have to do it the other way around. Hold on. Please hold. None. We need the left middle tree, and we can parent to the right. Or am I thinking about that backwards? Okay, the effect's not being added, so we'll have to do it manually. No big deal. We can actually jump into our left. Let's go ahead and hit UU. We've got that. Let's grab our effect. I'm going to do a Command C. We're going to go to our right side, and we're going to do a Command V. Okay, let's go ahead and hit U. Let's get into our right side tree, UU, to get into our effects. And I screwed up. Command Z. Dang it. Get your playhead at the right spot, Shawn. Come on. All right. Let's try it again with feeling. UU, effects, Command C, U, grab that, Command V, get into our effects, CC slant, okay? Now, perfect. Everything's going in unison. We can double check the floor that we want on that. So with that selected, let's see where the floor is. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. All right. So from here, let's just change it up. let's go ahead. We're going to grab all these keyframes. We're going to hold down the Option key. Let's add. Oh! Command Z. Deselected all of them. Hold down the Option key. That will drag them uniformly. Perfect. We're going to grab these two, do a Command C. Bring this over to about right there. Do a Command V. And now we've messed up the speed. We've messed them up where they're not completely going. They're okay. They're starting out right. Now they're kind of going off in their own direction. They're doing their own thing. They're individual trees. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's grab these two here. Actually, let's grab those. Let's hold down the Option key again. Let's drag this over like so. Yeah. Subtle. Okay. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. We can even do this. Let's go ahead, hit U again. Let's grab. We're gonna speed this up. Let's speed run it. Let's grab. We need our left side tree. Go ahead, hit U there. Our left side tree and our right middle tree. We're gonna hold Shift, click on both of those, do a Command V.
Clever Devlin just redeemed Holy Snikes.
Could we speed this up? I am speeding this up. I love seeing that emote used. Hi Devlin, how are you? So let's go ahead, hit UU. Let's get into here. Now we're gonna have to change up all of these and why. My playhead was not in the right spot, was it? Command Z. Playhead's in the right spot. Command V. What is happening? Why are you only adding me 2? Why? Okay, we need to do this. Fine, we'll do it manually. Fine. Fine, we'll slow it down for Devlin. Hi, Devlin. Okay. Which one do we want? We need to actually make sure. Let's hold down the Option key. Let's grab that. Let's grab anchor point. Let's get that in the correct position right there. All right, let's work on the left one first. So let's grab our slant, bring it in, put it right there. Next off, let's grab our floor and let's put our floor maybe a little higher up. I like that. Let's make a keyframe for our slant. And for this, we're gonna go 20. Yeah, let's go 20 seconds. Let's do a -4. Let's put that in. Let's get into our effects so we can see what we're doing. Okay, now let's go a second. This is gonna be too much. I know it is, but that's okay. We can change it. Now we need to change that to 4. Great. Let's select both of those keyframes. Let's do a function F9. Bam. Let's grab both those frames. Let's come out here. Let's do Command C, Command V. Let's come out here. Command V. And we'll do one more. Command V. Now, I already know this is going to be messed up. So we're going to grab that keyframe, copy it, Command V, paste it, and our tilt here needs to be at 1. Our slant needs to be at 1. Okay, let's grab these. Holding down the Option key, we're going to spread them out. Right now, I'm just kind of eyeballing. That's going to get too fast. Okay. Holy crud, I did it right the first time? Like, how? How did that happen? How did that happen? Congratulations, chat, on giving me 100 messages. Good job, chat. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna grab this effect. Let's copy it. Let's get into, let's go ahead and hit, whoa, come on. After Effects was saving. Let's hit U. We've copied it. We need to get into our right middle tree. There we go. Command V. Open that up. Okay, so right now, ooh, wait. Why? Why are you doing that? Where's my, oh, my floor is too high. My floor is too high, chat. Devlin, I see you wrote something. Hold on. Give me a moment, please. Okay, there we go. Devlin says, it's those changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. Nothing remains quite the same. With all of our running and all of our cunning, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. Cheers. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we do not want the exact same thing. So let's go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to eliminate those two. We're going to delete it. We're going to grab these, holding down the Option key. And this one's going to be pretty slow. And the funny thing is, I don't know if I want or need to get into the graph. I mean, we could get into the graph and make it slow down. You know, it's fast and then it slows. But I almost feel like the ease is doing a good enough job. And something's not right. No, that's right. Okay. Okay, we got to work on these bushes now. Oliver says I'm not convinced we aren't all already insane. That's true. Let's go ahead and do a Command S. Let's save. And I'm going to get rid of our snail. We don't need our snail. All right. Bushes, where are you? Left bush. I'm just having a... Okay. We will play with the slant. So let's see how this goes. Let's get rid of the wiggle and transform. Let's delete those. Delete those. All right. Let's jump into... Should we just paste it? That's a lot of blue. That's a lot of blue. Ah. Okay. I can't remember if what is on my board. Okay, that worked. All right. First off, let's grab our floor. Need our floor to be right there. That's not bad. We could... I mean, it's subtle. I kind of like it. What if we take this up to... 8? So it's -4, so it'd be -8. That would be 8. Delete those. I think let's turn off the stretching on all of those. Okay, let's leave that one the way it is for right now. Let's jump into the right bush. Let's get rid of the shear wiggle here. Let's delete that. Delete that. And split smear tiller pin. There's a chat. Give me one quick second. I will be right back. All right, thank you for the dance party. I was so focused that I kind of didn't realize I gotta go. Dance party looking good. Who's that? Who's the husky? I don't recognize that one. Hannah. You guys have some funny emotes. Funny emotes. I still think Uma's might be the best. Like, that's not a husky. Is it a chow? Okay. All I see is a puffy tail. All right, where am I? Hyena, don't be offended. I'm sorry, a dancing chicken beats a static Nicolas Cage. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, we're working on the bush, the right bush. Okay. I love Uma's emotes. Yep. Yes. Okay, what was I thinking about? Control Z that statement. Let's get back to the wiggle and see if we can get the gelatin wiggle to work on this. Now, the gelatin wiggle, if I just hit play, it's freaking a lot of gelatin, which I don't mind. The problem is with this, we're not gonna get a freaking loop. Why did I try this? I already know I'm not gonna get a loop. Are you gonna loop? Nope. Not gonna get a loop. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead, hit UU. And with this gelatin, let's see if there's something that we can keyframe to make it loop. Okay, we have a skew axis and a skew, which is moving quite a bit. Now, the last time I tried to keyframe the skew, it did nothing. Dang it, I should have got water when I was up. Okay. So we know this is not going to play kindly with us. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of our wiggle. And where were our other, where was that? It wasn't under stylized. Nope. Nope. Simulation. We can add hair. Starburst. Particle world. Perspective, noise grain, matte keen, immersive video, generate, expression controls, distort. Distort. That's what we want. I'm just not getting control that I want. I'm reading everything up. Oh, let me switch sides while I'm looking at the effects. I mean, we've got a mesh warp. Reshape. What is reshape? Okay, let's take a look at the mesh warp first. I've not used this. Let's see what we get here. Oh, for the love of God. Rows 7. Well, that can be fun. Absolutely. Delete that. Reshape. I don't want to add masks. I don't want a mask. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Liquid loose, above average. Absolutely normal. Normal, below normal. Less stiff. Super fluid. No, you have to use a mask. Let's go ahead and delete that. I wonder if, well, no, we used ripple. No, I know we don't want ripple. Absolutely not. Rolling shutter, repair, transform, turbulent displacement, twirl, warp. Jeez, where did you go? Okay. Hey, hey, hey. This is looking like Photoshop. We do a wave. Oh, that's going from there. Okay. 0. We do a horizontal. That's all going from the anchor point. And I wonder why. So the anchor point is what's going to be moving. Okay, warp access. Well, that's kind of boring. Not what I want. Not what I want. I think we're going to have to go with I don't even remember what the name of it was. Was it the bender? What was it? Oh, CC slant. CC slants. All right. I tried, chat. Let's copy that. I tried. Ugh. I'm actually not angry about it. I think I'm okay with it. Let's save. Huh. Interesting. All right. Let's go ahead. Hit you. Get that. Now our birds. Let's deal with the last part. So they're in the wrong position to begin with. They actually need to be behind everything. Let's move those down there. Okay. Which one? Okay, we'll deal with bird 2 then first. For this, I think we're only just going to do positions. For this one that kind of looks like it's coming towards us, we'll do a scale and position. Maybe we should do that one first. So let's go ahead. What did I just turn off? Back here. Hey. Okay, so we have position, we have scale, everything is great. do we want? This one we'll have it go left to right. Yeah. So let's go ahead, making sure we've got our selection done. And grab. Let's actually move our anchor point first, because our anchor point is going to be what is going to be tracking our bird. So let's move our anchor point first, hitting V for the selection move tool. Now we can go ahead, bring our guy off over here. We're going to bring our scale down. Let's make sure it's locked and I'm on the right side. Okay. Umacorn, thank you for being here. I'm sorry you're gonna miss the doodle game. Let's take this down to might be on mobile. Okay, let's take it down to 75. Okay, let's make a keyframe.
Hyena_MC gifted a tier 1 subscription to Lazu77.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hyena. Very kind of you. I know Elena will enjoy it. What am I doing? Get back to the other side. There we go. Okay. So get a keyframe there. Let's get a keyframe on our position. Now, let's move our head all the way over. I'm gonna bring this like so. Let's get our scale back up to 100. So it's just gonna be subtly growing. And let's add some little dips and doos. Oh, Command Z. I thought we had anchor points, or is that in the grid? That may be in the grid. Okay. We may want to add some rotation to that also. All right, let's get into our grid and okay, here we go. I was completely drawing a blank there. What grid do we want? Animated graph editor. Okay. So there are our positions. We want to get into, is that our position? That's our position. Okay, cool. Grab this. We need to grab Bezier points there. Grab Bezier points there. And where? But we could see the points. Hyena, have a great day. Thank you for being here. We need to get into our speed. Ugh, and I'm out of water. Okay. This is one thing I've never gotten really great at. And I'm trying to remember how I get my Bezier points. Ugh. Can separate. No, we don't want to separate. Okay, now that's just, we did it again, chat. We want to ease in there. That one we're going to want to ease out. Ah, nope. Ease out of that one. Ease into that one. There we go. I don't like it. I don't like it. Where in the heck? I am missing something here. Edit speed graph. There we go, chat. Okay. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay. So as you can see, he comes in, starts going really slow, which he should not be going slow there at all. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually make this so he kind of dives in. Speed graph. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Okay. It's diving in, coming in fast, then coming in slow there. But let's go ahead. We're going to elongate that. I did. I completely did. I don't like that switch there. That is too... I don't mind the scale. It's... Why do you stop? Where'd my graph go? Oh. Okay. So got the bird diving in. Changes direction. That's working well. It's not bad. I mean, birds, they don't stop mid-air. We need to change this.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
We're at 0. Why do I have 2 keyframes there?
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay, I need to figure out how to get rid of that stop. So we've got them coming in. I don't know why I have 2 keyframes there. I don't need 2 keyframes. I mean, one thing I could do is hide them behind the tree. Okay, so from there, we've got gotta come in quicker, go out. Why did he stop? Why do you stop? Okay, I'm good with that. And that is... Seriously, that's a full 10 seconds? Well, that's not what we want. So, go ahead, grab all these keyframes. Shorten this up. Holding down the Option key. Okay. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Let's get back here. And got our bird coming in. I like the angle there. So let's grab a rotation. Let's go ahead and hit R for rotation. Let's add a keyframe there. And right there, let's rotate our little bugger up. And right there, rotate them down. And boom. Okay. See how that looks. I'm not totally happy with this. I don't know how to fix it. Don't know how to get rid of that stop. Maybe we need to turn this to linear? Yep, that's what we needed. Nice job, nice job. Let's do a Command S. Cheers, chat. I'm out of water. What time is it? 2:18. Okay. Let's get our other bird going. And let's... I think this one, we're just going to have them maybe follow...
Clever Devlin just redeemed hydrate.
I would like to. I can do this. That's my emergency water. But it's not cold. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to go get some water. Thanks, Devlin. Okay. Thank you for the hot dolphin. It is getting warm in here. All right. So I think we're not gonna, I think we're just gonna do a position. So let's grab our anchor point. Let's get it on our guy. There we go, or girl. And I think I want this one just kind of like, oh, no, let's start from the other side. We're gonna start from the other side. Let's go up to our properties panel, and we need to do a can I flip it? I know I can use the scale. If I turn that off, get this bigger. And then I think if I go to a negative 100, oh, wrong way. Command Z. Let's go here and add a negative. There we go. Flip the bird. I'm gonna. There's probably an easier way to do that. I probably could right click on the layer. Okay. Probably. I'm gonna come in a little bit. Let's grab a position. Come over here. And I'm gonna let this bird be about nya. This one is gonna be right there. Okay. And let's get into our graph editor. Let's take a look at selected properties. Yes. I don't know if we have a position. Not really. All right, and let's do it this way. I just want like a really slight arc. Like, that's nice. That's nice. Nothing special. I mean, we could add like a wiggle or something. I'm okay with that, chat. I think we're good. Let's do a Command S. All right. Let's get a screenshot going. You know, it was a little bit of discovery, trying to figure out which effects were going to work. But I like it. Nothing too spectacular. All right, let's go ahead Let's get this exported. We're going to export, add to render queue. We want best settings, H264. Yes, please. Our output to, we want passport. Nope, that's not where we want it. That's not where you belong. We want live stream. Intro. And we're going to call this Beach 26. Let's save it. And let's render. I love not. Whew. That was fast. That was fast. Being able to render that quickly is so nice. All right. Oh, it put it in a file. I'm like, what did you do? Okay, we need to get this out of the file. It doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and copy it. Paste it. There we go. All right. Let me think here. Chat. Who redeemed? Oh, nobody. Okay. All right, so we're good to go here. We can get rid of our render queue. After Effects, close it down. So, yeah, sure. Whatever. Let's get Photoshop opening. And chatters. Are we playing the doodle game? Okay, I gotta see if this is a cloud file.
Dupebug just redeemed hydrate.
Cheers, Dupebug. Good to see ya. I don't know if this is a cloud document. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. That means that I can, let's eject. Yep, let's eject that. All right, hold on, chat. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm right here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, chat. It's magic. What a name in that hotel. That is true, General. That is true. Okay. Let me see. Studio. Okay. Let's go to actually this screen. Let's go to Studio. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get over here. All right, we need our background. Let's browse. Let's take Why did it not copy over? Like, where are you? I'm in the wrong. Please hold, chat. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get out of studio. Okay. Shawn, you big dummy. I need to transfer files from one hard drive to the other. I'm like, where'd it go? I don't see it. Oh no, what did I do? Did I screw up? No, I'm just dumb. Just dumb. Intro starts with an I. I hate that when you right click on an external hard drive, that eject and erase are right next to each other. I'm so scared. Okay, now let's try it again. Let's go to Studio, Background, Browse, Beach, Open, and OK. Studio off. I know I'm blocking the sun, but I am the sun. Which background did I have where a thing went directly like through my ears? Do you remember that? What background was that? I'm trying to remember. I think it was one of the challenge ones. So it may not be in here. No, it's not. Maybe it was, oh, it was the Creative Circus. That's what it was. Okay, chat, is it giving you summer vibes? Yes, no? I do like the other one better. But it's okay. Very summery, just in time for autumn. It's still hot here. It's still hot here. So, yeah, it is. All right. Okay, chatters. Would you like to play the doodle game? Because I am done with today's project. Now I got to come up with something else. I fear my fries will get snatched by seagulls. That is a possibility. All right.
Dupebug just redeemed Doodle Game.
You just beat me. I was ready to click. Boom. Okay, anybody new here? We are playing the Doodle Game. What it is, it's a Twitch redeem in which we play a game of Pictionary. As you can see, I have a Pictionary generator, and then I try to draw whatever comes up. And chat, you get to guess. So it doesn't matter if you're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're at. Everyone can play. All right, let's start with easy. Do I want to mess with you? Do I want to mess with you? Shawn tries to draw it, and we try to figure out what Shawn is trying to draw. That is not far from the truth. Oh, we've got branch, general. One down, general. Branch. Nice job. I told you, easy. It's all downhill from here. I mean, for me, mainly. Okay. A roof, a file, a gutter. Those are really tiny wheels. There. We'll do that. A trash camper, garbage truck. Garbage truck. General pickup. Garbage truck. Whoa. Glad it's not a honey wagon. Oof. Oof. Ugh. Just to let anybody know that was going to be going to Prompt Jockey, I am not going to be able to make it today. So, no me going to hard. I don't think this is hard. Ah. DVD. Darts. Darts. Oliver. Bullseye. Dart is not hard. I don't know why that was hard. I mean, you even said darts. This one's going to be horrific now that I said that. Oh. Oh, we've done this one before. Try. 180. Okay. Okay. No, hold on. Yeah, that kind of... Okay. The wide eye means there's a high chance we'll see the answer. There, yes. Yes, actually. Art gallery. Yeah, there's more. The Louvre, masterpiece, art. Painting. Display. Ooh, that's close. That is close. Exhibition. Devlin. Nice job. Devlin. I thought this was going to be much harder. I thought it was going to be harder. Nice job. All right, all right. How are we doing on time? We're doing fine. Oh my gosh. Nice. 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 This is going to be so easy for all of you. It is. Nacho Adobe. Oh, wow, did I screw that up? How am I screwing this up? Logo. Banana. Logo. I was trying to freaking get a Nike symbol. How is this like serious? Try Adidas and say Adidas. Well, okay. Here, we'll do it backwards. I can't remember, is it 3 or 4? Okay, there's Adidas. Oh, wait. Problem. Okay, it's there. Oh, it's 3? Okay. There. I keep trying to do it in one swoop. It's still wrong, but that looks like crud. Nike is start with a SW. Okay, now I'm getting better at it. All right. Logo. Who said logo? General. Ugh. This is like... Yeah. This is too close. This is too close to me. Okay. Last night we had some major storms here, and a woman died. Houses were totally torn apart. I don't know if a tornado touched down. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of a tornado touching down in Germany. But it was, if it was straight winds, but it was bad. It was, and way too close to me. So, what am I doing? Okay. Huh. Huh. Could be straight line winds. Yeah, those are rough as tornadoes. Yeah, they are. You are correct. How can I? Okay, I think I could get this. I think this is going to be hard. This is going to be a hard one. Bear with me here, people. Okay. I swear, every single thing that I draw looks like the freaking space shuttle, and it's not. Okay, what's Air Force? What's a shorter word for height? Elevations. High. Okay. High intensity, high voltage. High hat. A symbol. High Pilgrim. Highfalutin, high class. You guys are all over it. Society. Hi. The word was society, but we got there. Society. The bow tie. Society. That was a hard one. Nice job. All too easy. That was not easy. That was not easy. Society. Okay. I think we may have done this one. I don't know. Pocket knife. Hey, Vikram. SIM card, test tube. A drill. Glue gun. SIM card, a drill. Why are you still on SIM card? Drill bit. Drill bit. Drill bit. Nice job. It's kind of easy. Kind of easy. All right. Couple more. Couple more. Oh, we did forklift. Whoops. Huh. Got a frog in your room? Dribble it. Drill it. All right. Galaxy. Oh my God. Oliver. Galaxy. I seriously thought that was going to be harder. Jeez. Wow. Wow. Okay, two more. Two more. That went very fast. Holy cow. Ooh. Ooh. 1 second, really quick. Okay. I need a new layer. That might be the best circle that I have ever drawn. Orange cookie. A bobble. Space chopper. Stopwatch. Oh, I'm giving a tie for this one. I am giving a tie for General and Devlin. That's a tie. Stopwatch. Nice. Stop watching the stream. No! Stopwatch. Okay. No, we've done that one before, actually. Okay. I think. Hairbrush. It had to be the whole thing. It had to be hairbrush. Oliver. Nice. Hairbrush. This is outrageous. It's unfair. You didn't say the word. The word is hairbrush. Started out pretty sus. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all for being here today. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. This was, I like getting back into After Effects. It's pretty good. You are welcome, Oliver. And make sure everybody follow everybody's streams this weekend. Check everybody out. Like, subscribe, follow to them. I want to thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Now I got to come up with something new to do on Monday or Tuesday. But I will not be on Prompt Jockey today, but there is a Prompt Jockey. There's Adobe Lives, all that other stuff. And so I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay creative, and just be nice. New stream graphic for autumn. I already have one, Duke Bug. I used a particle world and leaves. We've got leaves. I have all 4 seasons now. Okay, everybody. I really got to take off. Hope you have a great day. Bye, everyone.